Ready to kill everything with a will that can never get me impeached. Dead in my hand will fill it with peace. Tell them off if they gotta kill me. Anybody want it, better drop you beans. Like internationals at school meets, I'ma get a buzzing long like Millipede. Here's a lesson to start D&D. Gamble against me, then you're ending. Gotta go bashful like most MCs, like Jassy and Flores. Jocelyn be the way to go off like Legacy. You're better off at cliff jumping, cause when you drop, you kill something you never wanted. Just concede, finna be a pro, stop your heartbeat. In a way to go, you won't piss off me. Whether it's a comment or snarky fiend, trying to think I'm toxic, starting beef, when really I'm clean with bars. My G, grill 'em any faggots you gone to heat. Bring a chopper, I'll twist a G or overnight celerity. Rather be salty when I speak than go apologizing for weeks, cause I done hurt somebody feelings too kosher. Man, go eat a D. Better go overdose on speed, trying to slow a show while I'm a speaker. Better yet, roll up with some ease. Many never wanna go and mess with me, with the devils and God worshiping me.
On the rise with my regime, like Napoleon Julius Caesar. I'm moved with lightning speed, cause nobody saw a thing that was starting in my teens. Anger and hate been in my feet, so I turned into a fiend, a general ready to blitzkrieg. On the rise with my regime, like Napoleon Julius Caesar. I'm moved with lightning speed, cause nobody saw a thing that was starting in my teens. Anger and hate been in my feet, so I turned into a fiend.
I've been a Superman, do you bleed? In a million gothos gon' believe I'm a D&D's rising with ease. My new dimension withering, metal been stable, planning schemes overload on info, damage me. Bullets stopping, so attacking me, whizzing right past me. And battle reach like a million YouTube reaction speed when they get to spazzing on MCs. Talk be preaching ain't that deep, cause humans ain't dictionaries. Ready to fool them fugazis, or Waterloo be used to face me. This generally point to taming many a hazards and keep chasing. Even if I'm a beacon fading, journaling a verse that's B-rating. Finna work as a dub like animes be. Turn to lost to winning streaks. No media thoughts and not a tweet. Converting the bars I'm a conceit to an onslaught. I gotta relief, unloading millions of shots all week. Gotta murk you with the AMG, running you over with my whipping. Double up with my forces, I'll leave you like a mahogany tree. Once you're caught in my flames and heat, cut you off like you're conversing with me, cause you gotta be left with a burn. My G, gotta go scorch earth with my blitzkrieg.
I'm a boss with my regime, like Napoleon Julius Caesar. I move with lightning speed, cause nobody saw a thing that was starting in my teens. Anger and hate been in my feet, so I turned into a fiend, a general ready to blitzkrieg. I'm a rise with my regime, like Napoleon Julius Caesar. I move with lightning speed, cause nobody saw a thing that was starting in my teens. Anger and hate been in my feet, so I turned into a fiend.
Leave Domadine, general, Dark D&D gam, D&D, Dark D&D gam, general, Leave Domadine, general, Dark D&D gam, D&D, Dark D&D gam, general.
I'm a boss with my regime, like Napoleon Julius Caesar. I move with lightning speed, cause nobody saw a thing that was starting in my teens. Anger and hate been in my feet, so I turned into a fiend, a general ready to blitzkrieg. I'm a rise with my regime, like Napoleon Julius Caesar. I move with lightning speed, cause nobody saw a thing that was starting in my teens. Anger and hate been in my feet, so I turned into a fiend.
If what you say is true,
I'll stay a king without a subject, no strings attached, fucking puppet. So hungry, had someone's buffet, threw it up and then I stuffed it inside my motorhome trunk. Green in the face, I got no budget, yet still keeping it a buck. If people, I gotta be ducking. The stew's my kingdom where I'm held, kingdom to prevail. All I got is coattails to ride upon no avail. Yet I don't stop, I don't need the extra guap. If I got none to spend it on, keep training on the tracks and drop derailing those conducting wrong. Cause I want the best of my songs. Shame I foster those who start with all the talk and never walk. At least someone's calling me boss, even if no one's in the halls of my palace. Still got the walls, order them to stand up tall till I collapse like Marshall's bars. Cleaning out my closet won't stop even when my catalog flops. Practice with scatting like it's shit I be dragging. With time they'll get me, I pass and give up, acceptance come back. I'm a dick when up and coming with experience. Can't front of progression is how I'm busting into Wiggin I'm becoming. This general kept it a buck with no intent to move and blunder, cause he's only going blunt when his enemies are not running. A dick when up and coming with experience. Can't front of progression is how I'm busting into Wiggin I'm becoming. This general kept it a buck with no intent to move or blunder. He's only going blunt when his enemies are not running. armed to the teeth with my crowns. My canines don't bark nor do growl, sharp enough to throw in the towel. But I know too often right now that off the bat I must strike down. Those threatening my clap before third base comes around. My reign is over when I ain't fouled and get so cocky a chicken out and get a hobby. So I was crafted off like the sauce as my grant to launch attacks. It's so profound, cause I'll get Napoleonic. I bone a part of a continent, divide to conquer a hit. Start from nothing like porn clips of busting cause I've been a dick. Cause when up and coming with the shit I went from anal with the mix to testy when I'm on a flick. I'm a king, act like a prince with a queen like she had a chest. Making moves, ain't no need to check if she a pawn. Jump me in bed, I'm on piss off part of my French. With back and forth, so witness the hardest and softest hitmen go from sparring to 86 in cause they hate it what they're serving. True kings are never refurbished cause they're in the dirt working. I'm a dick when up and coming with experience. Can't front if progression is how I'm busting. And a Wiggin I'm becoming. The general kept it a buck with no intent to move or blunder cause he only goes blunt when his enemies are running. I'm not a gangster with rap cause I quiver when around a gat. I don't slang a brick, a crack, or run a fade using my hands. I never dropped a single class, enjoyed most of the profs I had. I'm your average Burbs Boi, spend so much time on my homework I could get a night with no girl and get days like calendars. Lonesome weekends I had endured with my pen and pad I spat words. Went from bumping your rap verse on the radio station I heard to raiding sheeple with my verbs. So bad when I put in work, my clock got dense punching in first. It's my prime as an early bird. Never dip like chips for herb cause the sauce fucks me up the worst. Stumble home or puke on my curb. That or my father would rehearse his talks with me. That's for sure, never hit on unless it's girls. I'm not a gangster with rap cause I quiver when around a gat. I don't slang a brick, a crack, or run a fade using my hands. I never dropped a single class, enjoyed most of the profs I had. I'm your average Burbs Boi, I'm your average Burbs Boi. Staying sober in my class cause I'm hoping I'll grab a pass. Not like hood rats when they're out back like Ozzy Forrest, flame your ass. No one's gonna test me fam, not even when at my exams. Cause I know that to get my cash can't just ace the work I have to know why they ask. The what's and how's and never wise inside the questions that they write. Choose the wrong one over the right. Carefully conclude just why your answer be the type that should last for years and nights. I'm here to hear who criticize. I'm not a gangster with rap cause I quiver when around a gat. I don't slang a brick, a crack, or run a fade using my hands. I never dropped a single class, enjoyed most of the profs I had. I'm your average Burbs Boi, I'm your average Burbs Boi. Not a gangster with rap cause I quiver when around a gat. I don't slang a brick, a crack, or run a fade using my hands. I never dropped a single class, enjoyed most of the profs I had. I'm your average Burbs Boi, I'm your average Burbs Boi. Never dropped a single class, enjoyed most of the profs I had. I'm your average Burbs Boi.
Don't leave, okay? Never leave. We would all miss you so much, and I would miss you the most.
Ceremonies complete, opening the door, I'll proceed to Big Sister, hopeful to see the world showing up to meet no one else present but me. Once I'm getting ready to leave like I'm stemming far from a tree, I had no one to root for or seek attention from, just rep D&D. The dice done got me lucky, like death I'll always be cheating. Reincarnate as myself just through the messages I'm speaking about how I'm not from here, seeming otherworldly. Keep reaching for connections like 3Gs. Now with my stuffies ready, I guess I'ma do some checking on belongings I'm neglecting. My Swiss Army for protecting myself from knifed enemies. My setup in my weed, some extra bunker sweets like a nuke I'm stuffing quickly in my luggage to fuel me on my way to gates. I've received grisly faces looking trade me like they're bearing warnings. I'll heed about the hatred they've perceived from the place that I'm entering. I will make a fuss about these things. I'm as ready as I'll believe 1 in 20 will be like me walking steady. I'm exiting, no looking back or questioning, cause the future beckons me. In truth, this was my destiny. Too lucky I'm tending to be. How many friends will I relieve from the absence I'm giving them? Why don't I save that for Big Sis? She's staying writing letters quick and somehow hasn't caught a whiff of me waiting at her entrance. The ceremony's finished. I feel like that she's pretending to come off as ignorant, yet I know her figure as presence. Are you coming? Let me finish. That's what she said, no euphemism speaking, stuck like laundry machines. And I said I'll wait out, I can't leave without her, cause she's been the key in helping me reach them as in human beings. Looked up at her desk, a feeling that's growing, I think it's seeming nothing less than obscene, yet I know what I'm missing then. My generation praising me for being first to taking steps outside of God's creation. The pocket dimension made with me in mind. I gotta be chasing for anybody who keeps waiting. Whether they get to love and I hate them, treat them as family all the same. My possessions that be aiding on my quest to keep crusading. When this earth gets to maiming, I'm gestured to bed. I'll lay and get some Zeds with aspiration. Dozing away from my placement into a world that's racing. Can't slow down if I be making this decision that be changing my presence. Visions hazy in the second I'm awakened by big sis. The room's replaced, nothing click within my brain minus the snacks I've hid away. And the protective weapons grazing the bed pillow and the blankets. Big sis in the doorway playing with her dress and she been gazing. Just one question remaining, am I correct in me saying that I finally have made it out of bunker to that place? Must've known that this ain't a game, cause with intrigue that I displayed, big sis was ready to conversate. She said your time on earth is a day. It seems scary and fun to face. None of my friends have made ways, some have never come back to base. Hopefully I'll return someday, knowing the warnings I'll create won't be meant to erase. Betray the people as deranged hypocrites and days, but also brilliant at making ideas passed on and staying for millennium or decades. Will someone take me to space to say yeah right, like Joji played? Stare out the window and remake extravaganzas, then upgrade to tell the truth. Can I play like any one of my mixtapes when I started in the game? This was the story of my bunker, was my telling canon? Not sure the ending was it started. If you did pick it apart, listen in and follow along, miscomprehending it all. Research the context of the song by binging Indigo White. Don't stop her world building catalog, evolving species that will pop up from wishes like they're in a jar. Was the base for ballads I got, and the chapter only stops when I feel like my bunker should have dropped. Like fusion, just H-bomb, waiting for DMs to fly off. My campaign is ready for y'all.
And no matter how hard it gets, I'll always be here. I'll always be here to bring you back. And it doesn't matter how many times I have to bring you back from that place. I always will.
I've seen you like a spectrum, exposed to white light and pressure. Show your shades like rays and prisms. Y'all change thinking I owe you nickels. Look gayer if you bitchin' about hatred that you're living. The same yet still just wishing that change can still come in quick. You're looking blue, a cynic, thinking foolish. If you're giving lessons on using expressions, do the math if you ain't getting the facts laid down correct. Let me answer questions you haven't already guessing. Have I squashed the beef? Course I have, oh coolio G. More than that I have received something to me that sounded bleak, like Memphis and Jigga Z. Ain't no telling how I'll eat their schemes if the unpredictably behaving they just seem to please. They'll remain big changelings. In the heat they're snakes to me, kept constricting my ways to speak. With their code like Python C++, I keep writing cause they be dick riding me. Say they despising me, that means they admire me. That means they admire me. Get I'm all confused, think I'm gonna lose, turn into a fool, now I'm finna view. Get I'm all confused, think I'm gonna lose, turn into a fool, now I'm finna view. I've seen all your true colors, all paint pics using all of them, portraying few get stuck up if they learn to let go, not butthurt. They've been assholes, fuck stubborn, been bashful, cause I kept cutting into the skin and then under. Weed them out, ain't a blunder, spliff that changed the move so sudden since Slim puffed on Diddy's number. About to burn you all asunder if you're immature, not blunt bruh. Go say and eat my dust, but no storms are kicking up. The wind's knocked out of ya, so what blows is why you suck. You bitch and moan, it's why you fuck. Dick riding like a fan who's stuck. And the find and pick me ups. I'm like a semi, not like trucks, cause you mustn't jump the gun if your credibility's done. So if I talk toxic, sis please, I ain't coming clean if you drop soap in front of me. No backing up, front for me. No one had your side belief. I do not see you follow when you speak. They left you toppled. Be comfort yourself by stopping me. You'll never be like eagles cause you think you fly. No talent, punk. Switch up, chameleon. True colors ain't showing up. The few tell you the real get stuff. That's a camouflage acting up. Their emotions been defunct. They tell you peace and love but get triggered with songs you bust. Revert to bitch and ballin' cause made them profit topping bucks. That's how a Karen starting up there for broads who got stuck up. Hello there. How can I help you?
Excuse me?
Yes?
Is this the place for enlisting to world domination?
Yes, sir. You can enlist right here, right now.
Eh,
Alright, I'll need some details from you. What's your first name?
Ricky?
Ricky. Okay, Dick. Your last name?
Dolce.
Okay.
D.O.L.C.H.E. Don't forget the accent on top of it.
Okay, Mr. Dolce, you agree that everything you say can and will be used against you, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay,
I'm here to make some good music.
aren't we all? And you agree that you will be exposed to things that you may not like. And if you don't like it, you can always ignore it, right?
Okay.
Alright, we'll see you with the drill sergeant shortly.
Nothing is forgotten. There are no new leaves. Everything you do and don't do is recorded forever and used to beat you. This is the age of Judgment Day every day.
I never had regrets since an air been causing the dread. I kept faring with a level head, and yet with all of that said, there's some stress I have to address. It's been taken down again, no matter who's at the behead. I'll only bow with a knee on the neck. Big copper waste to send Derek Chauvins built on my crib to put my cases to arrest. I get the hit what I did, but I can pay, they're in my debt. Snowflakes DM and quick, trying to put brakes on my shit, but that ain't changing, I guess. They're Xi Jinping if I descend, I made my stand. Hong Kong did beef his media when they press, and even when you do defend, I doubt they'll listen in, let alone be listening. But does that mean they're maturing, or will they seek their ignorance? Confront you bitching with intent to purge all of your hits, bully you off of petty shit. No wonder toe tags I give them. Nail them till the cross with all my beef out and squash. Some will come for second stop. Wish I could forget them all, so I don't gotta serve them on a track that might get knocked off. That's it. You know, listen. Very simple. You don't go out of your way and try and get rid of my songs because you don't like my image. That's mature. You ignore it and move on. And you don't gaslight or be confrontational either. You know, even if I say I'm sorry, they'll use it to try and stop me from making another song because they think I'm taking shots. All I got is bars, so my pub is close to y'all. I'm trying to throw fights in the stall. What's left of my catalog? If I care about what you want and appease those trying to ball, I'll get important in it all. This is how I meet you all as an heir to the throne. Move on, venting all and any thoughts unlike math. Limits are off. Don't like it, then piss off, cause if you censor my thoughts, I guess it meant I'm not in the wrong. Here's to my dark side gone like Andre and Kendrick Lamar. I cannot help myself at all, even when I misstep with bars. I offer toe tags when you drop. When somebody's coughing, get inside of my conscious is fishy shit, I don't want it. When I think it's fly this one, I'm in sync with them, they're doxing. Like, oh, gotta block all of them if I wanna protect my noggin from bricks that they've been tossing. Give a shit if I piss off the planet aliens who wanted cheapskates, wasting their calling so broken, not fixing problems that they gaslight over bars. Didn't match with them at all, like a brother stopping my spark. Lines I can't be shitting on, able-bodied bitches, twats. Everything's resolved. See, this is how I let go. I talk about my problems. Get it off my chest. This way I'm less stressed. You know? I'm cool with y'all. No harm, no foul. It's all words at the end of the day. Peace.
What the fuck ever happened to burying the past, huh? Any fool should be able to turn over new leaves, right? Well, first, your new leaves aren't so very different from your previous leaves. Seems like they fell from a pretty similar tree. Second, the age of the internet, my Luddite friend. Nothing is forgotten. There are no new leaves. Everything you do and don't do is recorded forever and used to beat you. This is the age of Judgment Day every day. And in the revelation of that, I'd say that you got off pretty light.
I roll with one crew and you be soft like Ezio, dude. My Assassin's Creed's onto you. Kill a mic and then run the jewels like tennis matches. Deuce cost a racket to end you. Backhand if 22s don't do with the way I can produce. Costco bought my stock of beats, so eat your veggies trying to beat. Cause y'all bull if you're chickening. Whether one of us or many, you're always facing every. I'm an Einstein to an MC. Go piss yourself in a wet dream and toast a bath if you Delphine. That ring bells like Disney. If you check close, then this piece is fucked in the head like chicks be flashing tits upon a Twitch stream. Moving stain 40, no time to pour 40. for the homies. We proceed to grind no butlers, no pole. We ride low on strips in a Porsche. With be mowing peeps all for green and been smarties, but we won't be shown giving sugar. We aren't sweet. We're testy, we got ballsy, no parking, cause we ain't stalling for seconds. The minute I'm all in, lay down your cards and then call them. A businessman that's starting from the bottom. Gamble offerings, throw your hands up trying to stop this. Pay up with dimes and dollars, you'll do my bidding like auctions. Leave you brainwashed and like an intel blank so thoughtless. You can't resist if you want it. We've been kings to pawns and careening head on with advantage. Jump all them with feet planted, curb stomp them. YouTube rappers kicking knowledge. We got tokens for your thoughts. Cut your chit chat, fuck your talking.
Hey. Already got a crew, and that's who I roll with. Big TC and JD, and man, they been the closest, they been the coldest. Man, they barely even noticed. Still up on my side, just in case you haven't noticed. How I'm living ain't concerning for you. I'm acting older than you, smarter, living life up in the clouds like I'm in water. How I'm living in the party, got it bumping since it started. All the baddest on the starboard, and the saddest ain't the stars. Wait, no, I ain't talking about you, get that ego out of here. My trio fill you up with fear, and 40s feel your gut and sear. Back to back, and you ain't hear me, that's the last time that you kidding. Get the girl and get her kit and let the boys, and I ain't kidding. Hitting harder than a 50 round while I'm out here making sound. Got the homies making rounds, keeping line when we around. Living, you ain't making sound, scared to death of living loud. Do it once and you'll be proud, maybe make it to a crowd. That ain't what we're here for though. Get the bands and then we go. Get the boys a 50 ho, that's just how we living, bro. Making bank and then I'm out, I'm done and winning, please the crowd. Better go and get the crown, cause there's a new one up in town.
Crew been together since we was in high school. No suppressor needed, homie ready with the tool. Waste of time, ain't tryna see him be locked up. Told him to try to remain cool. Let's get locked right into the studio. Pour a little something into my cup. I knew that we would all be here. Yep, there ain't no other place I'd rather be. Who's the one bringing the spliff? Ain't you know this is my fucking clique? If I ask, they jump right off of a bridge. Crazy asses, can't you see? They all ride or dies, got the grass lit. Are you scared for your life? Lost any chances? Don't turn this into a triple homicide. You ain't no Tupac, you'll learn when it's your time to try to roll the dice. Don't make us smoke your ashes, little bitch.
We leave you coughing like a casket, eat our dust to dust. Your ash been horse with cases for grabs. Like I caught a rapid dash, no slow hotel. I bet you've had it, never to fold up on my fam. Cause of the ass stuck on my back, I could never rap a fake ass fans. Try to beat me rhyming in this crap. You're like a beaver writing raps. All you have is give a damn. That ain't changing like a brand. When they're making half the cash they waste on German black sedans. Thinking they merch it but they can't put in work like D.N.D. can. One man in the crew and I'll stand. Even when Sinton Hill use plans stemming from roots in his fam. Smoke you like the tree he passed. Chopping him up, goblet from rap. Using the butt of an axe, smacking a pussy paws in a copycat. They're never gonna go to vinyl fam. Cause of the gusto that can scratch. Like a wicked ways of keeping it. I made him change like the B.A.Rs Cypress Hill's face. Must get a rate from O'Shea. No Vaseline. Where do we go from here? No one I kept it 100 here. Knowing nobody be coming near. Wherever I've been, it's a couple years. Taking a toll and up my fears. Becoming just too deaf to hear the praise, the hatred, and the tears. Half a decade I've been here, and I have learned to turn deaf ears. Like Beethoven be drawn near with the quill and the pen and peer. Into wills, my past will steer me down a path I commandeered. I get it's not my fault, making earthquakes with all my bars. I tend to get y'all shook to start. I've seen my highs and flops play for retards, and they're smart enough to know why I've been hard. And why whenever I got soft, I often turn to larger stars to go supernova, not fall. Blow up cause of cipher bars, but all my hydrogen is gone. I've been iron cold to the core, but I won't collapse at all. I'll premiere like I'm a gangstar, but will the gurus that I sought kick me out cause of my songs? And if so, who will I have come to help me to the great beyond? From the landfills and porn stars to kamikaze saying a bomb. Took me almost way too long to get contacts, I'm blind and spark. But now with their insights, a crossroads I'ma find, question whether I'm in the right without a pencil or a mic. up, but all they got is fishy talk. I don't wanna have to pop off unless there's Coca-Cola bars. That's the only time I'll spark. Never gonna type it off in the comments of a song. Keyboard warriors all we got, and that's the last thing that we want. Any people who just talk but too paralyzed to walk. And never shall I fall for that shit that possessed you all, transformed you into lazy pawns. So what other moves ever got to execute just to prolong my survival on top? I push my luck as a mob, but ain't no way it'd be a job. I've seen all of my master's cards, and indie doesn't pay pals whose essence be just to corral. I could go back as a fan now, all my burdens getting wiped out, and I could relax and chat out. Can't play chicken trying to act foul. I don't want only fans now, cause I got my friends and fam now, and I don't want them to find out, and I don't want to get wiped out. So dirty, all I'ma write now is dirty-minded rhymes now. I've been cold cause of snowflakes, and I can't warm up if they state that if I'm winging right and flame that my heat's flying way too plain. Them hotheads ain't gon' make me break, cause there isn't a caliber made to give me a challenge of fade. Round after round I'm still finna tank. That be the time where I'm catching a case. Came in awkward in the game, slime poet laureate estate. No mobbing, all ball like Scarface. One half snum like Conway, the machine is gone in my brain. Gritty like sandpaper, 320 kilobytes racing. High quality, yes I'm playing. Fine quality, yes I'm making. No edge lost, I'm gaining like I'm getting loud again. And closing angles I kept placing. Opposition kept on failing. Often told off I am aiming. You're 32 and still wailing that you're mad about my flame. You should be mature by that age. You should've left that shit blaze like the chips you about to gain. That's not a subliminal faggot. This is the simplest fact that you need to learn not to get mad at your name getting dropped inside of a track and let go, forget about it. Spend the rest of your seconds on something productive and precious, like not caring or stressing over my torrents never ended. Hell, if you can't take name drops, then you shouldn't stay in hip-hop. What are you gonna do in war? Will you start using a talk? Get MAD to end it all. Mutual assured destruction calls. Will you unload 1,000,000 shots, or will you submit to D.O.M? My ego trip will never stop. Admit it that your fatal flaw is not knowing when you'll fall. No wonder y'all stay tripping, gone whenever you step in the stall. You flush knowing you ain't shit at all. Not a drip in the toilet drop. Suit yourself, I'll play the right cards. Ace in the hole, rapping that spar. Shaking hands, applauding my bars. Cat scans at your top, pussy out, get brain like my balls. You ain't strong, you're just strung too soft. You're suburban like Whiskey Whirl. In this world, you won't get props. Been like Chevrolet at best, cause you can tell I'm a hardcore vet. Got ahead to see what's next, then snap when I'm reppin'. And grab the brain and the strength, prop the brawn I create. Start a war for the fame, my uphill climb been making way. Till I get respect, say my name. Till I get rep, state my name. Conscripted and sign away all your rights to dispel a hate. Future projects I create, so join me as a weight in your noise, blood, and your pain. Cocky, not chicken, I just became. So when I wing it, the takeaway is I'm a take-off spitting game.
Good morning, D&D. We are here for your entertainment during this break.
I got that napalm in the morning, blow up hardest when I'm rolling bluntness. I got to condone if Indo is how a bomb flows. I prop topless shit in shows like Burbs Boi off, giving me dome, cause guys don't show my limit. Though I'm past getting my cloud, although I'm hung up on the graphs that shows who listen to my raps and how many done use my tracks as fuel to let the time come past. Like the plane's been going south, and wherever the base stack, gotta target them like a game plan to get them all coming straight on back with the dice and using a blade. And overhead I'd be sealing fans, said I need to keep my cool hands. My fridge is where I be chillin'. Freudian is when I'm slipping if I need to get my fills in these urges. I've been conceiving, been psycho whenever I'm feeding the immoral. Half of my being hints in the end appease it till I begin winning fights. Take a life just to keep mine fire stinging. Using B-lines, not the kind to follow a hive. Topple the dykes who kill my vibe. Keep on marching like the month, day by day, that leprechaun stuff. Smoking breathless with no lungs like a cig is the Pinap tuck. Stick you up, no time of drums. These times finna fill you up, ensnare you once you get stuck. We let them paradiddles buck. Tip your hats to us, opening up your mouth, get shut. Hit with the chalkboard, you punk. In the white with hip-hop, love man in the right like Elmo Fudd. Never shoddy, I'm blowing a bus like a musket is what I'm a stuff. Must've made it take that snuff like a German Shepherd mutt. Mixed and trying to sniff out smut. I've hit in my songs, unlock the rhythm I've been stuck on 4-4 like 44s. Hit a death note like Ryuk Stone. I done told him get a pen of foes like a calendar. Pick the days been shown as numbered, then get crossed off a soul. My feet been in sync, or so I'm told. But it been to me more like a seashore, cause with my steps I'm over a boat. At the helm, not capping though, like I'm going down, I know I won't. Everything I did wasn't a hoax, but I'm still unlocked like Nessie Ho. That's why I'm not picked for shows that are my voice to pick a low. Yet if I write noise baritone, I drone on songs go monotone. But I know my metronome been uncomparable, so if I hit the snare with my flow, little drummer boy goes on his roll. Keep on marching like the month, day by day, that leprechaun stuff. Smoking breathless with no lungs like a cig is the Pinap tuck. Stick you up, no time of drums. These times finna fill you up, ensnare you once you get stuck. We let them paradiddles buck. Like a phantom, gotta get him ghost. He keeps spazzing untouchable. He wreak havoc with his hardest strokes. Till the game bring flatlines from a foe like they had a heart attack. One dose, cholesterol make him say whoa. Dumb and fatter than these hoes. He stamps some Malone's his post. He pops a trunk to yellow wolves. He drops a punk cause it's heaping cold. Anybody stopping him, he condones lethal force on those that his ego. More harm than good, it's where he go. When I'm seeing what's on his soul is rubber like the kicks he sold. Bustin' like chicks giving him dome, you're nothing like jerking off the flows he publish online. His catalog blows, cunnilingus to pussy hoes. Stick these suckers up with the floor tom from my Top Gun. Keep cruising with Ethan to hunt, proceed reaping the grim with luck. Smoke him like a forest dust, give the Amazon Brazilians. So bright and remain brilliant with the mic up, stay till numb. I feel nothing when your hit is up. I meant all of your shit sucks. You be like birds suck to swallow. When I'm a bust, words not with hollows. Like a hairy body, suck my one hoe. Keep on marching like the month, day by day, that leprechaun stuff. Smoking breathless with no lungs like a cig is the Pinap tuck. Stick you up, no time of drums. These times will fill you up, ensnare you once you get stuck. We let them paradiddles buck. Yeah, we let them paradiddles buck. Left, right at them punks. Yeah, DnDRecords 2021, and we Audi 5000. Yeah, I don't know this feeling, but it's like a Remington, that shoddy, shoot cadavers, trust nobody. It's like me, I'm seeing probably a trigger twice when I be popping. Even after peeps be dropping like flies that I'ma be swatting. Smoking leafies, I'm keep starring in the drama caused by gossip. Often I ain't wanted to be around peeps at all when they're mouthing up off the noggin. Cause their canines ain't gon' arm them to the teeth like that, just stop it. They'll bite more in a song and bitch up like a female dog. And I choose an answer that's wrong and ask why it shouldn't be followed. If I can't grab a response, I may keep acting how I want. But since all they have is stalking their punches, smacking with blocks. If you say you gave all you got, they think you gaslit from the start. Gotta cut myself off lest I wanna get pissed on like I'm Coulson and kill shot. The biggest trends have been my flops. Too many Judases aren't gone. They want me to pay Holocaust but won't gas me when I'm a pop. Too solid to suffer for y'all. The haters that I got are greater than yes men that prop the bottom of the catalog. Afraid if they say I should stop, I'ma spray them to gain more views. Cause they scatter around my crew to wipe me out with heavies used. Ensure my medics are dead too and spy on my Team Fortress 2. Push steam cause they abuse the system, placing their tools to make something maybe acute or you shit angles all obtuse. They could be any one of you, they could be your son and nephew, your mother, brother with a feud, a friend blowing up with a fuse or who's stuck in the mirror, dude. I'll never pay my dues to people who's getting me screwed, getting mill knocking wind out too, to show how much this feeling blue, to know they'll get you misconstrued, so I condone checking for clues on who's accepted and refused. I got your back, L.I.E.S, I'll kick your ass, L.I.E.S, I feel you fam, L.I.E.S, I've been your fam, L.I.E.S, and all I had, L.I.E.S, still on my ass, L.I.E.S, and you'll see in the end, love's exceptionally shit.
I won't lie and say all humans are delinquents, we're Canadian bred polite, I'll introduce you to my tourniquet. Soulless in my crawl space, a stench of rotting skin, countless decaying, an evil grin, a demonic presence survives within, no longer sleep, deafening choir keeps me awake, pacing the world in a murderous dream state, no sobriety, I'm depraved, conjure up, Jiminy Cricket, punch another hole in my ticket, grip. Reincarnation, a different dimension. When is my free trip? We're from the same block, I'm from a different walk. Playing with intrusive thoughts and a love for degrading abusive talk. Don't cast judgment in abundance, hoping that I'll repent. Infinite redundancy, insidious torment was my devilish intent. Proficient, I dabble in prostitutes and runaways. Green River, I only work in baker's dozens. Makes more sense to have more fun, doesn't it? Concussion, contusion, infinite confusion, baked in an oven. Take a shot, my preference Russian. Life taker, heartbreaker, the grim reaper of the streets. Described as a dark bridge, away my friendly face will greet. Eyes so trusting, master persuasion, dark manipulation, endgame situation. Say your final words, love, cause this is it. Fake IDs, Paul McLovin, last name Colson. Victim 71 multiplied by 5, the baker's dozen. Got the job done, but it ain't time to go. Spin it back for another 16. Immortal being, D.O.M of DnD, the maestros, we run the show.
I got your back, L.I.E.S. I'll kick your ass, L.I.E.S. I feel you, fam, L.I.E.S. I've been your fam, L.I.E.S. And all I had, L.I.E.S. Still on my ass, L.I.E.S. And you'll see in the end, love's exceptionally shit.
I need a certified lover girl, another girl. Life could be so easy breezy, cover girl. Spitting really got me out my shell like mother of pearl. They said this world is gonna murk you, leave. Well shit, I'm spitting fuck the world. Same key you didn't invite to your parties. Now I'm throwing out verses that make their heads bob like Marley. I'm hardly Solomon, no Davis, unless it's Harley. No clown around unless it's Harley. I'm at a mound with Bacardi, and yeah, I like it like that, like I'm Cardi. I'm going viral like Carly. I'm throwing spirals like Brady. Play for the Bucks, better pay me. I'ma be honest with you, my last name is crazy. Take away the H and all you're left with is ill. Man, the H stands for how the fuck do you think that you're real? Shit, I got more real in my fish and ride, bitch. Like I'm the spitting guy, bitch. Zip it and only open that trap when I'm unzipping my shit. I reckon y'all better recognize that I can wreck these guys record after record till the record's rectified. Fuck this game up and straight up doubling its rectum size. I gotta wreck this mind, I gotta restless mind. Jiu-jitsu on these demons, I don't wrestle mine. And I'ma live my life and then it's rest in peace the rest of time. The recipe for resurrection is the recollection of my best erection. Wake up out my motherfucking grave and fuck this game for a second time. I could give half a fuck if I had half the mind, but the fact is that I'm half in the bag half the time. This ain't Burger King, fuck your way, you can have a mind. Fuck a movie about me, bigger fish to fry, you better catch these lines.
I got your back, L.I.E.S. I'll kick your ass, L.I.E.S. I feel you, fam, L.I.E.S. I've been your fam, L.I.E.S. And all I had, L.I.E.S. Still on my ass, L.I.E.S. And you'll see in the end, love's exceptionally shit.
Watching our bags can catch us by surprise. T-Money and bullet, yeah, we them guys. Head hell high, let my spirit fly. Now I'm lifting them up, it's not L.I.E.S, that's extra stress. Walking around the tall grass, that's extra steps. But I ain't got no time to waste on the snakes in the grass. See, my energy is sacred and I'm making it last.
I'm blast, I'm fast, it's a straight up catastrophe. Trophies on my dresser just for winning in mass. Brass, I keep aiming, paying attention to class. Blocking my path, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and pass.
But alas, this is like when titans clash. You can try to spread your lies and stick that knife in our backs. You trying to slash, but you can't beat the BNT. Perception off the charts when we slay for DnD.
I got your back, L.I.E.S. I'll kick your ass, L.I.E.S. I feel you, fam, L.I.E.S. I've been your fam, L.I.E.S. And all I had, L.I.E.S. Still on my ass, L.I.E.S. And you'll see in the end, love's exceptionally shit. Hello? Is this thing on? Okay, good. There's not a lot of time to explain, but I think I know how to beat them.
You gotta be cool, man. It's absolutely crucial that you say something to defuse the situation right now. Preposterous! I declare war.
To set my focus, get a scope that closes in on petty foes. AWP to snipe these hosts, counter-strike them with microphones. Global offenses, I condone, bomb is planted, that is my flow. Royce at 5'9", tower rolls not tied, and Lupe's fiasco. SLRs don't tire or slow murk y'all with my McLaren though. I get your max lethal using Tom McDonald's keyboard. Blabbing back your channel, we know your moves are about as feeble as at night take else release shows. Who might get jumped, no feet though, use both action solo dolo. No, I'll have a blast, get in dome, necrosis a living, get both. Now back to y'all in dumpsters, y'all saying it's me, you'll comfort. Keep jerking off to that comfort, cause you can't sit for shit but her rep brought some good cats, some worse.
Kicking our ass.
Y'all emoting, don't work, too sober to turn a drunkard. Even if my words are all slurs, I meant enunciate curse words. If you're mad as a faggot or retard, kill yourself, the casket is waiting for half you maggots. The other half's target practice, wage a war with just a Garen. Bolting with the action, 5 shots at a time, I'm blasting. Vodka burnt to ashes from the pencil and the knack into the stencils. I be dragging for kinfolk to copycat and erase when I be rapping. So many countries scheme fast, use a water dot on their plan and breathe in stop time and do damage. You think I'm at my max, I'm more like a Monaro fam, cause all I've done is hold them back. Use MC's razors when I rap with splendid faction. Our whole clan been like Wu-Tang, wave iron flex, protect your neck. Clap back with that and need for helping hands. Kept it on down low with that like Rusty on top of his craft. Shout out to him for the collapse mixes, supercuts and tracks. I'm Kendrick with Damon, those with DNA, that's whack. If foes that speak the same bull crap, you fuckers can't tell me nothing. I'd rather die than give up with writing whatever the fuck is making a happier pundit. If Jamie Mellon's right at this, bring all the bullets that he wished. They'll turn affectionate and shorter shots will miss me, kid. Now back to my BS. Who really gives a shit if they be mad and Musil-esque? When you're flush with spitting clips, they'll make as many threats they wish, cause they know they'll kiss a dick at maturing, putting out hits, killing verses, dead in a bitch like anyone around a chick with syphilis inside her clit. My sick house without a trigger, cause it never ate off Hitler's tactics, and I made bars quicker than half of these lame ass wiggers. Nostalgic like they witnessed an era they never lived in. Who's next up on my hit list? That's off as a skirmish has been the hardest of wars you give it. We all know that you're living over songs where I be wicked. Y'all gone brainless with the whinging, cause you can't mind your business.
What the hell is going on? This Corsican guy showed up out of nowhere, and he's kicking our ass.
Oh, and if you don't like it, don't listen. This is just your friendly reminder.
We're coming to take you down.
To leave it lie if you don't like it, alright?
I'd like to see you try.
My God, we live in a world full of snowflakes.
He's about to murder someone in a second, I can tell.
If you constantly tell people that the world is horrible, they will eventually believe you, and then you'll become a prophet because what you said shall become true.
This that shit that put you on edge, make you empty a clip or jump up off a ledge. This that shit that gives you daily stress, what'll get you hella pissed and hopping out of bed. This that shit that put you on edge, make you empty a clip or jump up off a ledge. This that shit that gives you daily stress, what'll get you hella pissed and hopping out of bed. This just in, murder, killing, theme from politicians. It's okay to steal if there's no consequences to your decision or any opposition. Given propositions to put you on hit lists like you're topping all the charts. All they want is lost and getting any state on. We're here to piss off anybody who wants just the weather. That's all. There's no need for a cop to fearmonger a sob about who was involved when they heard all the shots nearby a couple blocks. You never got to have a no from the start. That'll we bad prop some fuck knuckle twat. That'll make you wanna pop your television on the spot. And we all bet you never knew that all we do is just confuse, downplay, misconstrue whatever articles are viewed. Don't care about you, and every time that we do it's to make you out a fool just again to listen to. We're only good use if you're getting all the fuel for the hatred within a tool, sparking shit and blow fuse. We're the reason why few more or less finna conclude with someone dead outside the room with a rope turning the blue. Why you think we're called the news? We're gonna exude all the stuff but the truth. Call what you love up to, show the public a view of the world so skewed. This that shit that put you on edge, make you empty a clip or jump up off a ledge. This that shit that gives you daily stress, what'll get you hella pissed and hopping out of bed. This that shit that put you on edge, make you empty a clip or jump up off a ledge. This that shit that gives you daily stress, what'll get you hella pissed and hopping out of bed.
Who's this? Who tunes in to watch people get along?
Peace is boring. Violence goes viral because it creates interest. I feel like there's a message to be said here.
We're sick of seeing the dead rise in numbers like zombie flesh. I get you need stories that's fresh for exposure, the cash and cess. Only prop with my arms wrapped, so if I take shots then I bet the guns that's placed next to my chest are just tendons not aimed at my head. Changing the channel, no hope or pretend there's an option remote enough just to forget you're reporting on COVID is giving me stress. Ain't misinformed but I simply don't get why you gotta say how many are dropping dead. Here we go again, I'll never get to bargaining with the header lines gone within. My telephone app's gotta pick any new articles that isn't centered around violins unless it's musical flicks. So why could I listen to any of the publishings bursting in fits, telling them stuff it to an anchor like I'm sunken by these old ass motherfuckers. Wanna know why I'm a bludgeon, somebody talking who done it like Agatha Christie frontin'. This that shit that put you on edge, make you empty a clip or jump up off a ledge. This that shit that gives you daily stress, what'll get you hella pissed and hopping out of bed. This that shit that put you on edge, make you empty a clip or jump up off a ledge. This that shit that gives you daily stress, what'll get you hella pissed and hopping out of bed. Oh, hello Mr. Remote. I've been looking for you in this time of need. Alright, come here. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this, but hopefully you understand. Yeah. Sit up with a knife with it slit in my throat, know why? Cause I feel like my dome has died. Giving more than all my time, wishing I'd roll up to the sky with the gift of God of a cry. Special delivery, take my life, never did feel a thing I'll find. Any will to finish up mine, cause I'm smithing it day and night. All the men in black stay and try, men finna get at me 8 more times. Try to double down, gotta fill the fight. Hit them with a 16, I don't 5, cause they want me to pander lines in their speakers. I left right if I leave it and quit the mic, cause everything I spit dislike. And peeps who say keep up your grind be lying, they like you in strife. Don't need L's, I hate white knights. I don't need help, although you're kind. I made my next move with my life, put my chest out trying to end mine. Hired a shrink, I got the wrong size. Time to complain, it'll be fine like charges, it'll be shocking, right? University class next time when the pandemic's about to die. Perhaps then I couldn't despise how I ought to run my shine.
I don't know where to go, my life just go with the flow. Making music every day, that's the only thing I know. I don't know it for sure, my life just go with the flow. Making music every day, that's the only thing I know.
Pops told me to cop your G's, you're smart, you try to prop degrees. It's gonna help catch all your dreams, it's true I want astronomy. Academic probation, slow me why? Cause I fell off and OD'd. Like this I keep on flopping, nothing more I ought to teach. If I'm a student, Ponta Leech, and yet thus far all I've seen is y'all talking about copping B's. A's ain't authentic, y'all see if you're too good the skeptics be twice as crooked, stress on fiends. So please keep telling me, try again. No actually, I meant that sarcastically. Persevering's phallic, see it be near in a whack a scheme where they have you just gas be green, there's no escape from reality. Prospering now's a fantasy, often that's only out for fiends. That'll rat you out for the cheese, be whack but tend to have connects. That's how the fishy on the net. Isolate yourself, what's next? Gonna need you gripping a text, but never phoning, sending texts. And parents help get your expectations off and then full send you to places you detest, but is necessary to get you to locations with fresh bread. Heck, reap what you sow, I guess.
I don't know where to go, my life just go with the flow. Making music every day, that's the only thing I know. I don't know it for sure, my life just go with the flow. Making music every day, that's the only thing I know.
That's how it be sometimes. That's how it be sometimes. You try and try all the time and it never happens. DnDRecords 2021. We outie 5,000. 21 gun salute. For homies long gone. For homies still around. For homies yet to come. Alright, let's go.
Young Pinap, yeah, D.O.M, yeah, the Don, Darkstar on the team, MX Gang, 442, you know how it is, man. Hey, yeah. Why he always gotta do it so dirty? Shawty fucking run and she making me flirty. No, I'm shirty, sounds like October. One shot birdie, I ain't stopping till it's over. That's for enjoyment, I ain't gotta spoil it, yeah. Open up my Twitter, is a lot of Nicki fans. And I understand if you don't show to the ends. You don't wanna know M2 y M3 MX Gang, but I'm better in English. Como tú te llamas que yo no lo hablo bien. Motherfucker checkers looking like a killer chest. Bust it till I feel it, baby, you know you the best. Now I don't wanna pay, so I kept me all the change. Fuck a lifestyle like a sim, it's arranged. If I shoot the arc, then you know I got the range, yeah. If I shoot the arc, then you know I got range, yeah. If I shoot the arc, then you know I got a guy like me. Backstage pass and she sucking on my dick, count on me. I was in the team, yeah, I'm built differently. I'm on me, I'm on me. Killer wanna talk and I did it easily. I'm on me, I'm on me. Ain't nobody tryna tell me I ain't him. I'm on me, a guy like me. Backstage pass and she sucking on my dick, count on me. I was in the team, yeah, I'm built differently. I'm on me, I'm on me. Killer wanna talk and I did it easily. I'm on me, I'm on me. Ain't nobody tryna tell me I ain't him. I'm on me.
It is IDO, cause I got a Warudo stuck on my shoulders. As a roll, you won't need no more map, although I'll shoulder. Call me Atlas, hold the fact, my titan going gold. I have a value when I'm cold. Use a gentle hand, you're bold. And how I'm finna blow like a hard-headed back of go. And whenever you come coming close to a goonverse. And can't you roll a hit for me, it dying slow. Every place in time will know I am always unstoppable with a dome like St. Thomas. So, cause I just need one punch. Man, to know many of us just stand like underrated Eminem. Fans have never ever been down to act. They're like ditch out with a cancer like Batman, lacking on plans till they keep robbing all your fam. I go Nightwing up on your ass till the whiniest of you bags say it's all about dick. Crazing you with loud hits like it's Mortal Kombat, bitch. My finisher is venomous, it came in giving detriments to haters trying to end my shit.
A guy like me, backstage pass and she sucking on my dick, count on me. I was in the team, yeah, I'm feel differently, I'm on me, I'm on me. Killer wanna talk and I did it easily, I'm on me, I'm on me. Ain't nobody tryna tell me I ain't him, I'm on me. A guy like me, backstage pass and she sucking on my dick, count on me. I was in the team, yeah, I'm feel differently, I'm on me, I'm on me. Killer wanna talk and I did it easily, I'm on me, I'm on me. Ain't nobody tryna tell me I ain't him, I'm on me.
Hush, don't shush. War of Joker Riddles. Playing the so-called villains and fiddles. I'm one of the Iron Men and you are one of the dumb shittles. All the success as midgets. That for the ass digits. I'm killing the bat with no fancy widgets. I fly the private jets and you are it easy. It after was angry about my father death easy. An idiot, I wasn't mad about when dead being dead, I was mad about my mother lived. Yeah, that's right, you stupid motherfuckers, you all be the same. I was cutting breaks, eating cakes, buying food at the wolves. But your father, Mr. Wade, made it all a mess. Yeah, I'm going to kill you because I'm fucking mess.
Attention! At ease. I am Sergeant D.N.D, your drill sergeant for this session. My ways are harsh and backbreaking because they will make you stronger. My words will hurt. My ways are unfair because this is how life is. You will learn to adapt. You will learn to overcome. You will learn to ignore and mature. You over there, what's your name?
Private Dorche? I'm sorry, I didn't like what you said there.
Okay, Private Snowflake. If you do not like it, you can leave. The door is right there. We only accept the best of the best and the strongest of the strongest. I suggest you change your attitude now if you want to stay and be at your best. Now drop down and give me 20.